much as it is for the campers, it's not just for the campers, it's also for the staff, and I've seen that in absolutely every single person that works here. I've grown so much as a leader and a person working here, and if you're thinking about it, this could be your call.
I have come to camp ever since I was a camper, very, very young in G1. And the thing that I remember the most about coming here was how much fun I had and how much I learned about myself. Coming to Moorelands really helped me develop my leadership skills and really taught me about who I am as a leader. And that's what really inspired me to come back as a cabin leader.
I heard about camp through an agency back home in the UK, and I came here and I'm really glad that I did now.
Moorelands is a safe place to be yourself, it's a safe place to fail, and it's a safe place to try new things.
Moorelands is more than a camp. It is a community in itself. It's really about connecting with others, and it's not just about what I can do for this camp, it's about what we as camp can do for outside of here.
The second I stepped off the boat, I felt like a sense of togetherness, and I knew that Moorelands is like the place to be.
What makes camp so special is that Moorelands isn't just any camp, but it's more so a place where you can learn about yourself, learn about others, and really have a safe environment to grow and learn as a leader. I think the one thing about Moorelands that I love the most is that they make everything fun. So whether that is doing super mundane things like eating or walking, or doing crazy things like high ropes and kayaking and paddleboarding, everything that they do is intentional, and they make it so that kids and everyone, even leaders, can learn about themselves as leaders.
Moorelands is just like the best of both worlds, learning, having fun, meeting new people. That's what I think makes Moorelands really, really special.
There's so many good people here, and you get to connect with all of them. It's so easy to connect with everybody. Nobody judges anybody, and you can be yourself, and you can be comfortable being whoever you are.
Yes, you make a lot of friends. You meet a lot of new staff that you kind of like keep in touch, and you get like a really good bond and a friendship with them. But I feel like for me, just seeing the kids like have a week where they have no worries, where they have no stress, they just come here for pure fun. You make these special connections with the kids as well. You know, some of these kids don't have like the best environment back at home, and we try and give them that opportunity here to have that safe and fun environment. And you can just tell it definitely makes a difference.
Moorelands has managed to be a home away from home for the kids who do have a home at home, and an actual home for the kids who struggle at home like me.
Camp is so much more than playing games and telling jokes around like the campfire. It's about leadership. It's about what it means to be a leader and how to be a good one in not only here but back home and in your community. I learned how to talk to new people, how to build my strengths and how to analyze my weaknesses. I learned how to build my confidence in a way that I could go back home and feel comfortable trying new things.
And that's what Moorelands is all about, giving kids a purpose to do something.
The first time at Moorelands really like struck me and like really allowed me to see like how much of an impact I could have on these children's lives, and that like even when I was a camper I would always look up to the cabin leaders, and now I'm the cabin leader.
I still remember a lot of my cabin leaders' names, because even though it's been years, they still had a dramatic impact on who I am. And yeah, the entirety of camp has grown me as a person.
As a former camper, like I know the magic of Moorelands, and it was my cabin leaders who were always there for me and supported me that made me want to come out of my shell.
You know, before I came here, I was a very shy person, and camp just makes you just shine, and it truly shows you the person that you can be.
If I'm honest, I was lacking in confidence and lacking in self-belief, and this place has just given me that.
Moorelands is the place where you get to be your authentic self. We're all wanting the same goal, is to give the best summer to campers that we can, and we do that by being ourselves.
I'm going to take away the experience of changing somebody's life, because I was once that camper. A lot of times, us as cabin leaders, we don't think about the gravity of what we're doing for these kids. When I was a camper, I was so curious, and I was so willing to learn about my leadership skills. And the support from my cabin leaders helped me to figure out that I love leading.
The reward is knowing that you're having a big impact on the campers' lives.
This is probably the best place you'll ever go to, even just for the summer.
It's honestly the best summers I've ever had in my life, and it's the best place that I can think of on earth.
I know for a fact I want to come back to Moorelands because the feeling of waking up every morning and having a purpose in what you do in your job is just unbeatable. It is a great thing, and I love working for Moorelands.